The mountainous province of Zamora Chinchipe is the southernmost point in Ecuador. The canton of Zamora is strategically placed right in the heart of the province. In the past, the only access to Zamora was by the metal road that crossed the eastern Andean mountain range that links the region with the neighboring city of Loja. Nowadays, the municipality has greatly improved public services. The Arco Iris Rainbow Foundation, situated in the northwestern area of the Podocarpus National Park. The foundation has a refuge. It's an environmental education center where people, accompanied by a professional guide, can walk around wonderful parts of the cloud forest. Good weather and water supplies have led to farming tilapia, an exotic fish that becomes a standard dish. A 10-minute drive from town, along the banks of the Bombuscaro River, at the entrance to the Podocarpus National Park, lies the Copa Linga Ecological Reserve. Ideal for those seeking to get away from the noisy world, these beautiful lodges are right in the middle of the jungle. The entrance to the Podocarpus National Park lies just 6 kilometers away from the town. This rainforest, known as America's Botanical Garden, is one of the most biologically diverse in the world. The park covers 140,000 hectares of marshy lakes of great scenic beauty. It's also a paradise for birdwatchers, with over 650 species of birds of all shapes and colors. Pangi Canton is located in the far northeastern part of the Zamora province. Voluntary work being done to improve the town's park shows how local people care for their environment and how visitors. Zamora River Valley has innumerable footpaths, many of which are linked by hanging bridges that cross fast-flowing rivers. Yansansa is the province's second most populated canton, with over 14,000 inhabitants. It has grown even more as new hotels are built. Recognizing its people's traditional skills, far eastern mulberry bushes, which silkworms feed off, are being grown as a private initiative, and with the support of Ecological, the government Amazon Development Institute, this new business is taking off, as can be seen in these fine silk clothes. Frog breeding is also developing successfully in Yansansa. Tourists will be able to tell their friends back home about eating this new Amazon dish. Frog's legs are not only being produced for local consumption, but also for export to exclusive restaurants in New York. The canton also offers specialized tourism, such as speleology, the study of caves and their flora and fauna, as there are many caves along the footpath of the bear. Every Shuar community has its Uishin, who is both wise man and traditional doctor, a man who has undergone and learned all the rituals and has proven his physical and mental strength. He's the shaman who's respected for his practical knowledge of medicinal plants. Many people, both local and foreign, want to experience spiritual cleansing with an ancestral medicine man. Zumbi, capital of the Centinela del Condor Canton, is where multiculturalism and friendly relations between newcomers and the Shuar, the area's traditional inhabitants, is practiced on a daily basis. There are dozens of Shuar communities spread out around the province, such as Tuntiak, which means rainbow. As in any of these communities, a planned visit is greeted with a welcoming dance. The village elder wants us to know what the Shuar Chicham language sounds like. Paquisha is a newer canton. Whose low-lying lands get flooded by the Nangaritza River and form the beautiful Sisam Lagoon. This canton is living proof of how different people and communities, like these Shuar and Saraguro, can live together in harmony. As well as being of ceremonial and practical daily use, nowadays these traditional crafts have also become an important part of families' income. While the Saraguro weave and make necklaces with semi-precious stones, the Shuar prefer to continue their tradition of gathering seeds, shells, snails, and colored feathers from the jungle to make things. In the non-indigenous campesino community of Nuevo Quito, the molasses press sings its sugary song. In Guayasimi, the Nangaritza Canton Center, people welcome tourists with open arms. With just 4,000 inhabitants, the town has 3 hotels and 4 restaurants. The area's most spectacular scenery is the rocks that form the canyons around Nangaritza Alto, with their 100-meter high rock cliffs, a perfect picture for photographers. The Nangaritza Valley's 10 Shuar communities promote their environment as they share their culture's special features. As in the other areas of the province, there are caves inhabited by the Taijo birds, which have become adapted to the dark labyrinths, such as this one with its manifold illusions waiting for adventurers. To get over so many impressions, there's the wine waterfall with its warm water. Sumba, the center of Chinchipe Canton lying at the far southern part of Zamora, is reached from Loja province. These villages still have houses made in the traditional style. Homemade candies invade and sweeten the village markets with their delicious smell. The central church looks like a finely decorated cake. Following the peace treaty between Ecuador and Peru in 1998, the international bridge that links the two countries is proof of the friendship between them, as business and tourism increases constantly. Founded in 1977, Palanda is one of the newest and most privileged cantons. Recently, archaeologists discovered a site belonging to the ancient Mayo Chinchipe culture just 10 minutes away from the town. Once building has been completed, this fascinating archaeological site